Hey guys, I'm Brenda and my account is The Mountain Mama. This is my second video that's just showing like a week of our normal lives. And we have a little bit of a unique life. And so I just thought it would be fun to share kind of what we do. What does our normal week look like? It always right now involves a lot of snow, a lot of winter weather, a lot of fun activities in the snow. But I shared some fun things, like I make my own yogurt. I make some different body products, like I made lotion bars this week. I also make a lot of things from scratch. So I'll be sharing that, as well as we're joining along with the 3 Rivers Challenge. So check out hashtags on YouTube, 3 Rivers Challenge. The challenge, I love that there's no rules. So Jessica on 3 Rivers Homestead, she is an actual true homesteader. She has a huge garden. They have their own animals they raise for meat. She cans and preserves and freeze dries her food, and she is truly a homesteader. We up here are not. We don't have a garden. I can a few things, but I don't can a whole lot. We live almost 2 hours away from the grocery store. So we do shop in bulk. We do have a large chest freezer. There are things I do to make our lifestyle work, but I'm not really a homesteader. So I will be going to the store to restock produce and milk once a month or sometimes twice, but there's no rules to this challenge, and that's what I love about it. Join wherever you're at with that for your family. And you're going to save money. You're going to use what you have in your house. You're going to simplify things and use up what you have. And I think that's a really good practice for all of us to use what we have in our house. And generally for me, I love to clean out just my house. I feel like we live at 5,200 feet, and we are having a lot of snow. We have a few feet of snow on the ground, and we start to feel like really closed in. Our household, there's 6 of us that live here, and it just starts to feel closed in. So I like to start purging our stuff, our clutter, things we don't use, and I do the same with our food. We use up, and just let's use and clear away this food that's been crowding us in, okay? So along with the homemade yogurt this week, along with the lotion bars, I also make my own laundry detergent. So I'll be showing you that. I had to restock what I have. And then I'm just always working in the kitchen. I do bone broth periodically whenever we need to restock what we've got. I work on that. I did a new technique this time, which I'll show for you guys that are doing that. So basically, if you follow along with me, what you'll find regularly is I'm doing a lot of stuff in the kitchen. I make a lot of things by scratch. And then I also am pursuing a healthy lifestyle for my family. And so you'll find me doing things having to do with health and wellness. Okay, so thank you so much. Anything that I've created, that I've made, I'll likely have notes in the description or links so that you can check those things out. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. So happy January. We continue to get a lot of snow up here at 5,200 feet, just a reality. I busied myself in the kitchen quite a bit. I actually made more bone broth, and I used my crock pot setting on my Instant Pot. I did it for 48 hours, you guys. I left it in there. I reset it. I set it once and then twice so that it would stay in there with the seal, and I'm really excited to incorporate it. Here is a black bean and pork meal that I made. I actually added this farro as well, which is a little new for us, but the kids did not even notice it, just blended in, and I served it with cornbread. Just a hearty, simple meal. I'm trying to do more of these with nutrition. And then bonus, I actually did the burritos. I made burritos afterwards with the leftovers. And this is me. I am restocking my laundry detergent. I do make this about once a month or even a little less often. It's really simple. I'll put the directions in the description, but you basically just grate a clean, meaning I use Dr. Bronner's bar of soap because it doesn't have artificial fragrance. This is a lavender one, and it doesn't have some of those toxins we try to avoid. When you are using laundry detergent, if it's got chemicals in it, those chemicals are just sitting on your skin for every day, all day. Even, worse is dryer sheets. So ditch your dryer sheets, use dryer balls instead, or go for some non-toxic dryer sheets. They are out there. So I'm adding up all the ingredients. It's only baking soda, Epsom salt, citric acid, and the grated soap. And I put it all in this Ziplock bag. It doesn't look pretty, but I've found that it really needs to sit in an open container and it will dry out some. The soap has a little bit of moisture, and so I'll let it stay in the bag, mix it up, and then later I transfer it to a nice jar that I will keep in my laundry room. But so easy, so cheap, and I appreciate not having to buy laundry detergent, and it's better for my family. And this is my container. I just transfer it. If you don't let it dry out, it will get rock solid hard. So it really needs to dry out first before you store it. Otherwise, it's impossible to work with. But here I am making some homemade lotion bars. I love using this for ourselves. It's very simple. I get all the ingredients on Amazon except the olive oil just at the grocery store, but I'm melting it all together. It's just olive oil, beeswax, and a little bit of vitamin E, and then whatever essential oils you prefer. I've done different types. I did a citrus blend with those 3, and then I also did a peppermint and a lavender. And these are just our weather right now. It's so drying, having our heaters running all the time. I love this on my hands, feet, elbows, my face even, and I love even my lips. It's like a lip balm, and these cute little jars are fun. But this is just another pretty day with sun, which we hadn't had a lot of sun, so I was very excited to have that. I took a little walk down to the lake, and I just took some fresh air in and sunshine on my face, and lots of water because we had so much rain in the last couple weeks. Yeah, this is where I live. I'm really blessed to be here, live in this beautiful location. We do a lot of outdoor activities, including sledding, snowshoeing. The kids ice skate. I try to ice skate once in a while. We have a school that we go to here. There's a few hundred people that live here, and so it's just really a delight. Although it is a different thing to live up here, but here I am. I'm making homemade yogurt here. So basically, you're just taking a gallon of milk, and here I am cooling it down in the snow. Very unique, but you're basically heating your milk to about 185 degrees, and then you're cooling it to about 120. So I do use an instant read thermometer for this, but making homemade yogurt is something I started about 10 years ago just to help with our digestion, and it makes about a gallon of yogurt. And so the last step is you add your 1 cup of previously made yogurt, and then you put your jars in water that's about 120 degrees, so it wasn't quite the right temperature yet, but you let it sit for 3 hours and ferment, and then it's like a magic trick. It turns into yogurt, which is interesting. But this is one of our after-school broom hockey. This was actually our first game. Our kids love this, and all the ages get to participate, but we don't have opportunity to do a lot of sports that typical schools do, so this is something that our kids really enjoy. It's broom hockey, so it's like hockey, but you're with tennis shoes and you've got a broom. It's very unique to our school. But yeah, and then we have guests on the hill. We're actually a Christian camp, and so there's some students here, and they're doing the tube run, which is very fun. We open this up for weekends, and youth groups come, and there's a whole bunch of activities. But This is another interesting night. My husband got a new toy. It's called a Sousvide, and it is basically you're able to cook meat in hot water over a period of time, like a few hours, almost similar to a crockpot, but it keeps your meat nice and tender. We'll see if I can get his audio.
It was vacuum sealed 4 or 5 days ago, and then we used the sous vide.
And we served it on top of this, almost like a taco salad. It was very good. And then last night we had a new thing. We had a little snow camp out or campfire. We just made a little fire pit right in the snow, and it was about 25 degrees outside, but it was so fun. The kids loved it. I just wanted to show you a very cozy little cabin scene right near my house, just with the icicles hanging down. I just thought this was so pretty and quaint. I wanted to show you guys, and the blue skies, of course, so good. And then this is just out running to town and the beauty that I get to experience while doing so. Please introduce yourself in the comments and ask questions, and I'm really grateful that you're following along. I will make sure to post any extra information in the description for you guys, but thank you so much and have a great week.